that looks like a hell of a lot more excitement than I really want to deal with, so I will take a right turn here. Don't know exactly what the excitement level is, but it is something. Oh, there's one of our fathers from the Boy Scout troop. This is an older neighborhood in Boca Raton. Of course, there's new construction all over it, as normal. People try to figure out how to negotiate these streets in here because there are a couple of them that are kind of like an X. And if you don't know where you're going with the X, it makes for a long back and forth to get through. You have everything from these ultra-modern houses in here that have shown up and are getting put up to more traditional kind of Cape Cod-y type of things. Actually, these are brand new since I was last in the neighborhood. Bet they're high dollar. Really high dollar. And they're duplexes too. What used to come out of there were some pretty affordable looking little houses. So, guess we're going a different direction. Guess something else major happened in the neighborhood. Because everybody's out. So, news, what's going on in the neighborhood, interviews. I sure hope this makes the newspaper because I kind of like to find out why they blocked this whole section of road off. Very unusual for a city of Boca Raton. Not that it's crime-free, it's just very unusual. There's one of the older style houses. And directly across the street from it is a newer style house. Looks like it just got finished too. And this one here on that side is also that new style. Zero lot line, big, square, and a house in the neighborhood that has a little bit of everything in it. Look at this one up here on the left. That's just plain a monster. My neighbors live across the street, or former neighbors, in a very traditional Spanish-style older house. Look at that. That's special, but it's super special. Oh, old flat deck. From the 50s, no doubt. Something was exciting because everybody wants to block roads off down here. And out to Palmetto Park Rd. Whatever excitement was happened north of Palmetto Park Rd on A1A. I did not expect that. I expected a nice quiet neighbor ride down A1A. I believe A1A has been renamed now for something for Jimmy Buffett, but not exactly sure about that. Come and crest the hill here. Over to Intercoastal, and we'll shut the video down. Well, actually, I think I'm going to leave it run. Might as well go west on Palmetto Park Rd. Past all the new condominiums and everything else. Boca Raton used to be quaint. It used to be small. That building on the right is an older one. And the rest of this on the north side of the road is all rather new. Within the last 4 or 5 years, I think. Big dollars have come into Boca Raton. Boca Raton used to be a wealthy town. Now it just plain has obscene big numbers in it. Most of them are just built in concrete, though. Of course, if you're looking at all the fancy cars, it has quite its share of fancy cars. Of course, they're probably not called fancy nowadays. These buildings on the right are much older. Their neighbor's 60-odd years old here. The Bank of America building on the left side is also an old one. This section of old buildings was taken out, and it is going to be Palmetto Square. Should be really fancy. Right next to old buildings again. All this is supporting these new restaurants. I'm sure the new restaurants really like this.